Let's bring in Scott Bauer, CEO of Prosper Trading Academy, who's looking at the company. So, Scott, we've got the fundamental case here from this analyst getting bullish on it today. As far as the chart goes, as I've been talking about here, I mean, it's still in a long-term uptrend, but since it's high of $500, I don't know, things look a little bit less certain.
Well, there's never a lot of certainty here, right, for a company trading at this sort of multiple. Tesla's always kind of traded on what is going to happen tomorrow, next week, next year, and expectations. And you know what Michael brought up in terms of a technical standpoint about the stock is very, very true. This stock has really been coiling, meaning it's traded in a very, very tight range for Tesla over the last few weeks or so. You know, pretty much ever since, you know, a week or two after the split, it has, you know, accumulated a lot of volume in a very tight range. To me, looking at a chart like that, that means this is ready for a breakout one way or the other. Okay, when we see this stock just kind of coiling like this, I personally think it's going to be to the upside. I think this latest upgrade may be the catalyst to break this out to the upside. So what I'm looking at, Oliver, is if I go out a few weeks to the end of the month, October 30th expiration, the market maker expected move that the options are pricing in is about a $70 move. To the upside, that puts you back to that $500 high. If it's to the downside, okay, you know, we're down at 360, 365 or so. But I'm looking at an upside move here. So I can buy a pretty inexpensive upside play here. The 475, 500 call spread, $25 wide, going out to October 30th. I want to try and buy that for about $5. It's trading a little bit more expensively right now, but if the stock backs off just a little bit, I might be able to get in at $5 here. That gives me tremendous opportunity on the upside. And again, my risk is completely limited. So if the thing doesn't move or if it actually goes down, I know what my risk is here. But I've got a lot of upside exposure here within the parameters of what the option market is pricing in, of what a move may potentially be.
So, Scott, is there any risk that with the market pricing in such a big move, that you lose the vol component kind of fades on you? I mean, are you working against time a little bit, or have you pushed your strikes into it's sort of deep enough within the market maker range that you don't need to hit some massive, you know, pop for this to start making money?
Yeah, that's a really good point. Listen, that market maker range, okay, not to get too technical here or mathematical, but that market maker range is calculated with a 67, 68% probability, a one standard deviation probability. So that market maker move of about $70, which puts us to 500, 505 or so, I'm using that to my advantage. And if we get that move to the upside, this thing's going to max out. If we get a move to 480, 485, I'm still going to make money on this thing. Yet the bottom line is I'm completely risk defined. If we don't get that move, or if the stock goes down, whatever it is, I know what my risk is. I can't risk more than the $5 that I'm paying for this spread. But I look at this and I say, okay, I'm spending $5. My reward on this could be $20, meaning the spread can go to $25. I can make $20 on this. I love that reward to risk, given what that market maker expected move is.
Okay. All right. So, Scott, you are viewing the bullish breakout, the breakout potential with the bullish bias here, but a breakout nonetheless. So if somebody watching would say, hey, I love the strategy of the trade, but I'm more bearish on Tesla, you could just kind of flip this around and go the same, you know, distance from the money on the other side.
You got it. So if someone wanted to do this to the downside using the same logic, using the same math of that market maker expected move here, you might look at a 400, 375 put spread, or maybe a 380, 360 put spread, you know, somewhere like that. But yes, you can use that exact same logic to the downside.
Okay, appreciate it, Mr. Bauer. Good stuff. Always like to trade details in the walkthrough. Scott's the CEO of Prosper Trading Academy.